Hello, my name is Christina White, and I'm going to be teaching you about clouds today. First off, what are clouds made of? Clouds are either made of water droplets or they are made of ice crystals. How clouds form. Small drops of water turn into water vapor. And then once that vapor reaches a certain altitude, cold air causes the water droplets to start to stick together, which this is when a cloud is formed. How are clouds named? Clouds are named by their height and where they're located in the sky, and also the shape of them because it helps you determine between different types of clouds. There's four types of clouds. The first one is high clouds. Then there's mid clouds, low clouds, and vertically developed clouds. High clouds. There's cirrus, cirrocumulus, and cirrostratus. Cirrus clouds look like feathers. They are the first to appear when the skies are clear. Their shape and movement indicate the strength and speed of their high altitude winds, and they do not produce rain or snow at the Earth's surface. Cirrocumulus clouds look like unrolled cotton balls. They can either appear in rows or individually, and their rippling appearance helps with their identification because it helps you be able to compare them to other clouds. Cirrostratus clouds are a thin blanket of clouds that cover the sky. The clouds are so thin that the moon and the sun are able to shine through clearly. They form about 4 miles above the ground, and they usually signal rain. This first picture is a picture of a cirrus cloud, which remember looks like a feather. Then we have the cirrocumulus clouds, which are kind of cotton ball-y and either rows or together. Then we have cirrostratus, which look like unrolled cotton balls. We have mid clouds, which we have altostratus and altocumulus. Altostratus clouds consist of both water drops and ice crystals. They cover large amounts of the sky. They kind of add like a frosty look to the sky. And they have usually small amounts of precipitation, and rain is usually possible with these clouds. Altocumulus clouds can be either white, gray, or both. They look like bubbles in the hot tub, like the foam above the water. They're easy to mix up with high clouds because sometimes the shading is not visible, but if you hold your hand up to the sky, it makes it easier to see the shading, and then you can know that they're altocumulus clouds. This first picture is altocumulus clouds, and then altostratus. And look at the altostratus, it has like a frosty look and looks like the picture is maybe taken through a window. Next we have low clouds, which we have stratus, stratocumulus, and nimbostratus. Stratus clouds cover the sky like a blanket on a bed. They form horizontally, and they're considered to be fog when they are closer to the ground. Stratocumulus clouds are gray clouds with very dark shading. They're usually puffy and really tall, and they do not produce rain. The clouds instead form after a rainstorm. Nimbostratus clouds are dark gray. They're very wet looking because they're related with rain and snow, and they allow no sunlight or like the moonlight to shine through. This first one is stratus clouds. Realize how they're both white and gray. The next one is stratocumulus clouds, and then we have nimbostratus, which are dark gray, and you can tell that it just rained. And lastly, we have vertical developed clouds, which consist of cumulus, cumulonimbus, and that's it. Cumulus clouds look similar to cotton wool. They sometimes will have shapes, and the clumps of clouds are usually spaced out, which allows the pretty blue sky to shine through. And right here is an example or a picture of a cumulus cloud, which I think looks like a rooster. It goes to show how the clouds will form shapes. Next we have cumulonimbus, which they're very tall. They can move into the stratosphere. It contains both water droplets and ice crystals because of the different heights within the cloud, and they produce different weather conditions. The vertical winds can reach very high speeds. And this first picture is one of the vertically developed clouds. They, as you can tell, are very tall and are at different levels. They have like at the lower ones is water and at the top is ice crystals. And then here's a picture of the clouds from space, and you can see how they are coming through the stratosphere. Thank you.